Welcome, everyone, to Season 5, Episode 13 of Kicks at the Castle, podcast by three sneakerheads dedicated to that Disney lifestyle. As Walt would say to all who listen to this happy podcast, welcome. My name's John. I'll be your host. I'm joined, as always, by my man, Matt.
Hi, Mom. She probably never listened to this, but...
And, of course, we have Ruby.
Well, my mom does listen, so hi, Mom, and hi, everyone else.
Hi, Ruby's mom.
Hi, Ruby's mom.
We got a great show planned for you this week. We are going to catch up on some news items. We've got our regular Fit of the Week feature. This week in World versus Land, we are going to talk about must-dos. Ruby's going to hold it down with a plant-based option of the week. We're going to catch up some recent trip on property, hopefully, and jump into the DMs. But first, as always, let's dip into pickups.
Pick it up, groove. Baby girl, watch how you move. I got them vests on my shoes.
All right. I'll lead off. I didn't get anything.
Wow.
Matt, how about you?
So no sneakers, no like clothes or anything, but I did book my birthday stay. I'm not gonna say what it is. You guys will find out. My birthday is next month. So
are you coming to Southern California?
I don't know.
What the heck?
I like it.
Secrets? I like secrets.
TBD from TDHB.
There you go. Title of the episode.
Hey, can I circle back to me? So I did buy something, but I don't have it. Have any of you guys, of course, I know the answer is no from Ruby because she doesn't buy. So I got something on StockX and it didn't ship for like a full week. And now the status says, we encountered an issue with your original seller and we were able to match your order with a new seller at no additional cost to you. We'll update once it's been verified. Anybody ever have that happen?
No, I've heard of people getting that though.
Yeah, so it's got like, see, it's got the yellow dot under the green dots.
So what probably happened is the seller who you bought from probably had like a fake or something happened, like they canceled the order.
It showed they printed the shipping label, but it never actually shipped.
Yeah, I feel like they did that. I wonder if they eat the cost of the difference of whoever they did ship.
Yeah, they charge you.
Because if you don't ship in 48 hours, they charge you a percentage, right?
It's like 15%, something like that.
That's what I'm saying. So I think what they're doing is like if the next seller is like $20 or more or whatever, and they got a fee from this person, then they're basically taking that and applying it to the price of the new one. So they're not really losing, instead of having to refund you all your money, basically.
Right. Well, they didn't ask me if they wanted to refund. They just did it. Like, because I was waiting for them to cancel my transaction, and then I got that, and I was like, oh, all right, whatever. Because I think I got like, I think I paid like $160, and like the next one was $171. So $11 and nothing. So they probably just made it work. Anyway, Ruby, save this section. What do you got?
Well, I only have a couple things. They're not shoes though. Have the new
nice.
Use Unity.
It's nice puff. So I love a puff shirt. I mean, I don't know if you can really tell from the
United.
But it's Shaka, so we all love Shaka. Gray, nice puff print. I love the design of it. It's just simple, but like cute.
Is there anything on the back?
Nope.
No, it's just print.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And
I actually like that because I always feel like the good graphics are always buried on the back, and I usually wear a backpack in the parks.
Yeah.
I like having the strong graphic on the front.
I agree with you.
Same.
I always wear backpacks also. And then I got some United quarter socks, which I've been wanting because I'm a quarter sock girl. So I asked him if he had any, and he did. So that was exciting.
I have a question. Is a quarter sock a no-show, or is it like an ankle?
No, it's like ankle.
It's quarter.
I don't know what that is.
So like crew is like goes all the way up. Not all the way up, but like, I don't know, maybe to like almost your calves.
Okay.
And then I think after, or like the one under that is a quarter.
This is crew.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crew?
Yeah, this is quarter. So this would be like to here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the quarters, would I wear those with like a Jordan 3? Would you be able to see the logo?
No.
No.
You would just see like the top of the sock, probably just barely.
All right. All right.
But I like wearing them with anything because sometimes I just don't want to wear a full sock. But I don't like a no-show sock. I don't like the top of my shoe to touch my skin.
I see that.
So that's why I like quarter socks. That is all I picked up this week, but in cleaning my office, I found something that I purchased a while ago that I forgot to share. So when I went to the Frozen musical, I got a bunch of like merch there because who knew that I would become such a Frozen fan? How the times change. But it's this really cute tea mug. And I think it's like a nice big one. I like big cups of tea. And on the bottom it says from the town of Arendelle, and then inside it says for the first time in forever. So I just think this is like a really pretty mug, and I totally forgot I had it. So that was a nice surprise of reorganizing.
Very nice. All right. Well, we'll all try to buy some stuff so we get a little bit more to talk about next week if we record next week. I think we're getting close to a scheduled break, but who knows? All right. Newsies. Matt, what do you got for us this week?
So first up, there is a rumor that Powerpuff Girls might be getting a Nike SB collab. Wasn't specific on if it's a dunk or a blazer. It's most likely gonna be a dunk, but I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, Powerpuff Girls I could go for like a what are the colors? Green, blue, and I guess like red or pink dunk. I think those would be pretty dope. Also, even like the villains too, like Mojo Jojo or something like that.
Oh, Jojo. Okay, I need a pair of those. I'm already excited.
The Mojo Jojos. Or like the mayor or something. I don't know. No, or even cool. Professor X. Or not Professor X. I forgot his name.
What's his name? It's been a hot
The dad. Yeah. And next up, rumors is that the Main Street Electrical Parade is coming back to Disney World. If it is true, super excited about this because I love the Main Street Electrical Parade. Supposedly it's supposed to be either later this year or 2024, but either way, excited for it to come back. Do you guys have it right now or no?
No, we're done with it. We had it and sent it on its way.
Okay, so it's moving back. Nice. Maybe we'll get the Sipper and the...
I'm glad you get to see it because it's like, obviously you guys had all of the merch. That was the thing I thought was funny when I was there this summer. You guys had all the merch, but you didn't get the parade.
Yeah, that's weird.
Nope.
Because they did a massive grip. They did a grip of Main Street Parade merch. But no, it's a fun show. It's cool. I'm glad you guys are going to get to see it again because it's got all the feels. It's very nostalgic.
Also, I wish that we would get like Disneyland parades too. Like, what was the one at DCA?
Paint the Night.
Because if you guys are getting Main Street Electrical Parade, or if you guys sometimes get it, like, why can't we have those parades either?
Why can't we have it? We're Disney World. We're better. We should get it.
I didn't say that.
Hey, hop on a plane and fly out here and come see the parade. Damn it. It's our parade. You guys have so much. You guys Disneyland's got one little thing. We need it.
Well, there is more like 1 billion of those people over there, so there's that many more people that are jelly of what we do.
Lots of tourists. You guys got lots of tourists. We don't have that. So anyway, all right. Well, jumping to me, Disney California Adventure will construct an open exit shop at the canceled Avengers e-ticket ride.
Mm-hmm.
Womp, womp.
So they're just move that other Walmart warehouse over to there.
I guess they're going to use the facade of the Avengers thing and then just do a big tilt up, Walmart behind it.
Yeah.
It was supposed to originally the Avengers headquarters was going to be an e-ticket ride, something behind it. And all they're doing is building the exit gift shop now. So it doesn't mean that there won't ever be something in there, but whatever they were planning isn't happening anytime soon.
Yeah.
So,
what will happen with that other space, do you think?
That's what I was just going to say. Like I was saying, if there's an Avatar experience, if you got rid of the Walmart of Avengers merch, that'd be a big space to put an Avatar experience in.
That does that, but that's not Avengers though. That
No,
wouldn't fit.
it's
It's like so
Walmart.
random.
But the Walmart is
over
on the it's over by Monsters Inc. So that's why I think it would make sense for them to.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense what John is saying, because they would basically take the Avengers, move it actually to where Avengers stuff is, and then that would free up that space to be something else.
an Avatar thing, because that's a pretty big building. You could do something in there.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so things are happening, and that's the other thing is that like Avengers Campus is actually creeping out because they're putting the Avengers show in the Hyperion, which now instead of Avengers Campus stopping at Guardians, it's now coming down the street, right? It's kind of like they annexed a little bit of land. So anyway, I just thought it was interesting, disappointing, interesting, exciting, whatever. You know, things are still happening. I guess that's the encouraging thing. Things are still happening. And then Union by Air Jordan 1 rumored for August. I know they did some mock-ups. Mr. Unloved One said those are not it, but did say that we're going to get something in August. I would say that I think the Union Jordan 1 highs are probably some of the best collabs out there. Super Jelly, I don't have a pair.
Same.
And I would be all in on whatever comes in August. So I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's going to be a must. So everybody set your calendars. There'll be a frenzy. Hopefully I don't melt down like I did for the white cement threes, and if I do, because that's the other thing is I don't think I'm gonna have anybody helping me because everybody's gonna be every man for themselves on those.
For sure.
But anyway, so yeah, we got that to look forward to. Can't wait for some mock-ups. I'm sure something will leak. If they're dropping in August, they're gonna be some leaked in the next 2 months. I know we'll know exactly what they look like.
Yeah.
Because heck, the reps will be on the street before the drop happens, probably.
I'm sure.
So anyway, all right, Ruby, what you got this week?
All right. So I don't know if you all are familiar with Nicole McLaughlin, but she's come to a lot of prominence on social media for all of the ways that she like upcycles things. So you've probably seen her stuff, even if you don't follow her like on Complex or anything like that. But she does a lot of really awesome upcycling stuff. Her main thing is like she adds a lot of pockets to things, so it's kind of like random.
Is that a shoe with the wrench in the pocket?
Yes. So
Sure
these are
is.
meant to be like gardening shoes, because her whole thing is like adding pockets to things.
Does that one have a spork?
Yeah. Or it's
What
like
is
a
that tool
gardening-
called?
Which one?
The other one?
Was it a hoe?
No.
It's
I
not
was
a
gonna say
hoe?
Allen
it's
wrench?
not a hoe. The
Those-
one, no, the one in like it's like the green white
Oh, the
one.
like little shovel thing. It's
Yeah, use that to.
Spade.
Is this shovel?
I
Like a
don't
small
know.
shovel, I
It's a
guess.
spade. It's more like
I don't know.
Anyways,
A hoe is
I
more like
really-
square.
yeah.
You know what a hoe is.
I feel like it's pretty cool that she got a Vans Vault collab. I like the colors a lot. I mean, I would literally not use these pockets for anything, so I think that's kind of funny. And I even like Luigi and I like to follow her stuff. So I said, "Oh, did you see she got a collab?" And he said, "Oh, what does it have pockets on it?" And I told him it was for gardening, and he's like,
You
like
can put your
bending
weed in
down.
there.
"Yeah, I guess."
You could put
But yeah,
your churros in there.
There's probably some room for some shrooms.
yeah, for sure. Definitely fit your shirts in there. I mean, they're probably not going to security check you there for whatever.
I mean, if you don't mind keeping your shrooms by your feet.
They're in a bag. Girls put drugs in way worse places than by their feet. Let's just put it out there.
Thanks for that.
And that's the adult portion of this call. So. Moving on.
Follow the Kicks at the Castle OnlyFans for more spicy images.
Moving on, cast members are gonna get an increase, at least in Florida, so that's exciting. Increasing the wage is always a good thing. Everything else costs more, so we need people to have good living wage, and also when people are paid well, they're happier, and a lot of us go to the parks to engage with happy cast members, so I think it's a win-win for everybody. So that's
I can
exciting.
tell you that I very much appreciate the cast members. Especially when I'm in Disney World, it feels like feels like every day someone goes out of their way to do something nice, make it extra magic. So very, very nice to see them putting money into the people on the front lines that make the magic happen.
Yeah, for sure. That's all I got.
All right, well, let's jump into fit of the week.
Everything that I do in life is supreme. Shoes, supreme. Shirt, supreme. Taco Bell, supreme.
Every week we pick a post where we were tagged or the hashtag Kicks at the Castle was used. And this week we have Greg Ocaro. Is it? I don't know.
Grego Caro.
I
just know his name's Greg.
You sounded like a southerner. You were like Grego Caro.
We're gonna tag him. So if you want to see more, you can just look at the post Tuesday, assuming that this is dropping Monday. Anyway, he is on Main Street in MK. He's wearing the Travis Fragments and an unidentified small shop tee.
I did get an ID on that, actually. It is Park Hop Tees.
Was it? It was Main Street Social Club, I think. Is that what it was?
Yeah. Yep.
Park Hop Tees. So anyway, dope fit. Appreciate the tag, Greg. If you would like to be featured, use the hashtag Kicks at the Castle in your Disney Fit pics or tag us, whether you're in park or not. And now it is time for Land versus World.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Each week, we pick a landmark or an aspect of Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resort. We decide which park has it better. And this week, we want to know what your must-dos are. This comes up because I'm fastly approaching my trip and kind of working on my itinerary. And I was kind of going over what do I have to do? And so I just was kind of wondering, especially from Ruby. So when you go, what do you have to do? And then conversely, when someone's a Disney Worlder and they come to Disneyland, what is it that they really feel like they got to get in? So Matt, why don't you tell us what do you when you maybe plan your trip for your birthday, like what is it that you need to do when you come out?
Ride wise, I gotta do like pretty much everything that we don't have. So I gotta do Indiana Jones, I gotta do Guardians, Monsters Inc., and Credit Coaster. Those are definitely must do's.
About Matterhorn, is that a big deal or no?
Yeah, and it's not like a must do, like I could do without it. I would say Indiana Jones and Guardians are definitely like the must do. Like I cannot leave California without going on those two rides.
So hypothetically, if you were coming in April, hypothetically, would Splash Mountain be a must do?
I did see. I thought you guys closed yours already.
They announced the date that was proven
it will be
to
a must do.
Correct.
It will have to be a must do because obviously we don't have it anymore. So probably gonna have to bring some extra clothes also, or maybe just go on with a poncho or something. But
what about like, is there a food thing that you got to have?
Yeah, obviously churros is a must do. I mean, usually it's like food in one right now, right? So you guys have like all like the crazy like flavors. One that I really liked last year was the mango one. It was like mango, and I think it's like a mango sauce with like tahini on it. That one was crazy good. That was probably my favorite one that I tried. And then like just trying something that I haven't tried before, either if it's something like food or
do you guys have the Dole Whip with the tahini on it? There's like what is it, like the mango, which one is that, Ruby?
Like the chamoy ones?
Yeah, and it's got like tahini on it. Do you guys do that at Disney World?
I don't think we do. I know we have pineapple with tahini, but I don't think we do Dole Whip with tahini. Actually, I don't know. I think you might be able, because I just like my Dole Whips plain. Like I feel like they might have like a like where you get like your what do you call it, like your utensils or whatever, straws, like they might have it like in the condiment section. So we can just get like a pack of tahini and just sprinkle it on top. I never go for it, so I don't look for it. They might, but
so will you try the burrito? Because I know we've been talking up the burrito. It feels like the last year or so we got the sandwich at the Jolly Holiday, and we got the tacos over at Casino.
I'll try it, but I probably won't get it like just for myself. Like if Emily gets it or someone else gets it, I'll probably ask just to take a bite, because I know burrito is pretty spicy, or it can be spicy, so I try to stay away from that.
Yeah.
So what about Roger Rabbit? Is that like Roger Rabbit? Is that a must do or no? Or
it's not a must do. I mean, if it's there, I think it was closed last time I went. Yeah, so I didn't even go to I didn't get a chance to go on it, but I can't think of what I did that was new. Oh, I guess Carnation Cafe, that was new. I'd never been there before for lunch, and that was freaking amazing.
Did you get the fried
pig? I did, or we did. It was good. It
Y'all
came in like a
never
little basket thing.
They're bomb.
It was so good.
I like it. Very nice. What about you, Ruby? You just were there. So what were the must-dos? What did you have to include?
Well, I had never been on Guardians at that point, so that was like the only thing I cared about doing. And now I feel like I can never go back there and not do that. So that has become for sure a must-do. I really love that ride. I wish it was here. But yeah, I would do that. I would say I feel like I always have to go to Epcot because I just love going around the world and just seeing what foods are available. For me, going to the parks is a lot about enjoying different foods. So I feel like that makes that experience for me. But yeah, I mean, I feel very overwhelmed by Disney World, so I try not to like overly plan of like I have to do these things or I'm going to be disappointed, because then I feel like I will set myself up for disappointment. So I try to just like take a very like relaxed approach to it, because I'm already kind of anxious about how big everything is. So I think that's actually like my must do when I go there, is like don't feel like if you don't do something you're going to be disappointed. Just go for the day that you can, or the half day that you can, enjoy what you can, take in the magic. And like I find by doing that, like I notice things that I maybe would have never noticed otherwise, because I'm not like tied to some sort of schedule. So like when we went the last time, like that's what I did. I just was like, I'm not gonna like stress about anything, and I just felt more relaxed and felt like I just saw a bunch of stuff that I just didn't notice before. So I think that would be my go-to, is like don't feel like I have to do anything except maybe Guardians, because now I love that ride so much.
So I agree with you. So like I said, I agree with the overwhelmed feeling. You know, I'm going for 5 days and I'm trying to figure out, and I like to plan a lot of meals. So I agree with you. My trip is dictated by my dining reservations, and then I'm just squeezing in whatever I can in between them. But one of my must-dos is new stuff. You know, as much as I go and I've got my favorites, I try not to fall into that. Like I love Rose and Crown. I don't have a Rose and Crown reservation this time. I'm doing Space 220 and I'm doing Via Napoli. I've never been to either of those places. I'm doing Hoop-Dee-Doo Review. I've wanted to go, you know, so all right, I'm going to try that. You're going to do something new, you know, doing the new Woody's restaurant. But, you know, are the old favorites in there? Yes. I'm going to Jungle Skipper. I'm going to Brown Derby. I'm going to, you know, Grand Floridian Cafe. So I've got some of that stuff in there. But like when I think of what do I have to do, I got to ride the People Mover. That's like first and foremost. I have to ride that, and I have to see the Country Bears. You know, it's like those are like a couple of things that I just have to do. And honestly, like I don't think I could go without riding Carousel of Progress, right? I mean, at some point I'm going to need a nap. You know, I might as well just go in there and do that. So.
I will say, not really Disney related, but every time I go to Disneyland, I have to get, or I guess California, I have to get In-N-Out.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Well, like Casey Corner, I have 4 dining reservations on my 2 Magic Kingdom days, and I will eat a hot dog at Casey's Corner. You know, it might not be the gigantic one. It might not have chili on it, but it's probably gonna have chili on it, but I might only eat half of it. But I have to get it just to have it, you know? Because yeah,
surprisingly, I've never had a Casey Corner's hot dog. Only the corn dog nugs.
Are you telling me I should go corn dog nug this time?
Yes.
Is that what you're telling me? You're telling me I need to switch it up?
Yep, and get the plastic cheese too.
Get the plastic cheese?
Get the plastic cheese. It's great.
Okay. All right.
And then walk over to the Hubgrass and just.
I'm definitely doing that. And then you know what? One other thing that I will definitely do is Nomad Lounge, sit outside, have a drink by the river. That just feels like that. I think I've done that every time I go. And it's
I've never done the river, only inside.
Oh, you don't sit outside? Oh, I sit outside every time. I'm always outside on the veranda. So I don't know. To me, that's just one of the things I really love to do, is just sit out there and relax. Because you know, it's like that's the thing, is that you, like Ruby said, if you go there with an itinerary and you're running around just trying to hit all the spots, you've got your head. What about the other things? You're missing the things you don't know about. So you got to try to find some things that you don't know. And so I feel like this summer I learned about I'd never taken the what's the train at Animal Kingdom out to Rafiki's.
Oh, Rafiki's Spin and Watch. I don't know if there's a train, but
yeah,
I don't know what the train is. I don't know if there's a name for it, but
right.
Honestly, but yeah, it takes you to Rafiki's Planet planet
I'd
watch.
never done that before. I did that this summer. I was,
Oh yeah, you gotta do that. That's really cool.
Yeah. So it's just like some things that, but that's not going to be on anybody's highlight sheet of things I got to do today. If you've got, if you're running through Animal Kingdom, it's not on the list. So it's almost like you got to look at the map and go, what haven't I done? I need to put in one or two things that I haven't done.
Or like, what's around me right now that I can go explore? Like, I feel like you can just be an explorer because everything's so big, and it's just go find things in your exploration.
I've never done the Frozen sing-along at Hollywood Studios. So, maybe I need to go do that.
Yeah.
Ruby, did you do it last time now that you're a big Frozen home?
No.
Frozen?
Wait, have you seen Frozen though?
Me?
No, John.
Yeah, John? We had Frozen at the Hyperion. I've seen the
okay.
I've seen the stage performance multiple times at DCA. I'm sure I've seen the movie.
You said you did, but you
I saw the second. I saw the second one in the theater. I know that for a fact. So, do they do songs from the second one too, Matt, or just the first?
No, just the first.
Just the first. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So there's some of the must dos. So if anybody is planning a new trip to one of their non-normal parks, their non-usual, let us know what it is you guys look forward to when you travel cross country to the Strange Park. And if you don't know what you should be looking for, hit us up because we'll let you know.
Yeah. And Super Duper Kyle is like you, Matt. I think he says when he touches down in California, he's got to hit In-N-Out and Krispy Kreme or something like that. That's like what he and his wife do. So I feel like In-N-Out. I feel like people who live in California like tend to be like, oh, I'm over In-N-Out, or I don't really care. But like, it is really bomb. And if you don't live here, like, or you don't live where there is one, like, it's bomb.
Well, we take it for granted, right? I mean, you can get whatever you want. It's like,
yeah.
But yeah. All right. Well, let's jump into trips and drips. This is a segment where we talk about our latest trips into the park. So, Ruby.
I was not at the park this weekend. I was too busy in my office, but I did put out a lot of my Disney stuff from the park. So my new lamps back there, finally put up my Pics at the Castle prints from Phil. So I felt like Disney vibes going on all weekend, but I kind of wished I was at the park all weekend too.
Wow,
so.
you got a Kicks to the Castle print from Phil. I'm so jealous.
I have a couple.
You don't have one?
No.
Prints.
I get the Ruby. I get all the Ruby cards though. I get all the Ruby holiday cards.
I have the Kicks of the Castle print. Another one that's a Mickey, and he's like this, and it says your submission was not selected. So that was really
that's pretty funny. Okay,
I think I have Ruby. Extra. I could send you one, or when you're here, I could just give it to you.
Okay, so Ruby, I'm checking out the lounge flies. It feels like you have less lounge fly. Maybe you have as much display, but I can't see as many.
Yeah, that's because.
Getting dizzy. Okay.
And then, there's like a bunch of artwork.
We're getting for those that are listening only, we're getting the office tour. Ruby's swinging her webcam around.
Sorry, y'all.
Getting a little nauseous.
Yeah. Yeah, so that I have a bunch of them hanging up here.
Anyway, all right, cool. So you'll be in the parks this weekend though?
I will.
Yay.
Saturday.
I'll see you there. How about you, Matt? Well, what did you guys get up to out on the East Coast this week?
I didn't go to the parks, man. Again. No, I'm just kidding.
Like dance.
I did go. So, like I said last week, I went on Saturday. It was one of our friends' birthdays. Got there super late though, probably around like 6. It was a quick trip. Ran into Griffin, met his fiance Mel for the first time, and then we caught them like on their way to the Skyliner, and then it like poured on us. They like just got out of Spaceship Earth, and then it poured on us, and then they had to go, or they went to the Skyliner, and then we're meeting up with our friends at Soarin', or the Land, and then half of the group was like waiting for us, and then half of the group went on Soarin', and then once they came out, like we went on the Land, or Living with the Land, and then honestly after that they went to go to Mexico. They're still working on Drinking Around the World, so, and then I think they went to Mexico to get shots.
If you're drinking around the world, what the hell are you doing at the Land Pavilion? You're kind of like not in the right spot.
Well, actually, I think they already did a lap around the world, and then they were going to do it again. So
That's a lot of drinks. I was talking to somebody about drinking around the world, and I'm getting tired just thinking about doing it. It's like,
you've never done it?
oh, I've done it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it in a couple weeks, and I gotta work up to it.
Yeah, start off with shots. Don't start with beer.
Sure. Well, that's the problem. If you do beers, it's like you get full by the time you like. If you're eating, it's like you get stuffed because the beers fill you up.
Yep.
Drink all those different things mixed up. That just seems like not fun time.
You're not supposed to, but that's the fun part, is doing what you're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, you're at Disney World.
Sure.
I'm not driving.
Just remember, beer before liquor, get drunk quicker.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you, when I was there this summer, that was the thing. I had to drive every day. I drove in and out every day. I ain't driving the strip, so I can drive whatever the fuck I want.
That's interesting.
Have you done the monorail crawl?
I haven't.
That's something you should do.
I need to. I gotta. That's not this trip though. You need time for that. You need a free evening to do that.
Oh yeah. True.
Wait, so you said beer before liquor, get drunk quicker, but I always thought it was beer before liquor, never been sicker.
Yeah. And then liquor before beer,
clear.
coast is clear. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. You probably are drunker and sicker at the same time.
Nah, that's just a joke that me and my friends always say too. Is beer before liquor, get drunk quicker, because we don't give a fuck. We're just trying to get drunk.
Back in the old days for you.
Yeah, back in the old days. But yeah, while they're at Mexico drinking, me and Em went to, I don't even think it's called Odyssey anymore, but it was basically the place where they had the orange bird stuff. I tried the tempura shrimp, which was really good, and she got the brie again. And then honestly, right after that, it was like almost like a harmonious time. So they went to go get fireworks or watch the fireworks, and then honestly we just left and then went home. And then on Sunday, I met up with Tony and his family. It was his daughter's birthday, and like this first thing that we got when we got there was Tony he's been wanting to eat at Jungle Skipper, and he's been looking like right when we got on the ferry boat, he like looked at reservations, and there was one at 11:30, and it was 11 like right when we got on the boat, so we booked that, and then we went straight to Jungle Skipper. And then
what do you get when you go there?
I've only been there like a handful of times. I really wanted to get the whole fish, but they took it off the menu. I guess some guests complained about the head being there. They still have fish, but it's not the whole fish. But I usually get the tastes like chicken because it is, but this time I got the pork. His wife got the chicken, and then Tony got the pork as well. And then his daughter, she doesn't eat much, so they were just giving her, basically they're all sharing their food with her. But I was kind of salty because they took out the melon frosty too, because that was the only place where you can get a full glass of melon frosty besides Club Cool. And I asked the waiter, and she was like, or the waitress, and she was like, yeah, they took it out because Club Cool, and they wanted to be exclusive at Club Cool. I was like, well, they don't have it at Club Cool anymore, you guys should bring it back. But I don't know if you guys ever had it, but it's basically like a melon. It's like a melon flavored soda, and it's the bomb. And after that, we did Peter Pan. Oh, I actually did something for the very first time, which is Enchanted Tales with Belle. So I can knock off, I pretty much have done every single attraction at Walt Disney World now. That was very, very cool. Yeah, like I guess I had chances before, but I'm not gonna go in there without a kid, because I don't know, I think that's weird being a grown-ass man going into.
Where is it? What is it?
It's basically a show where you basically get to meet Belle, and it's very interactive, and basically they choose people from the audience or the group that you're with to play roles in trying to tell the story of Beauty and the Beast. So like they choose Beast, and then Mrs. Potts and Chip, and then there's like some like bodyguards.
Oh, too fun. Where's that at?
Yeah, it's right next to Mine Train. So in New Fantasyland, basically behind the castle.
Is it where the meet and greets are?
So when you're walking towards Seven Dwarfs Mine Train on the right, like when you're going to Be Our Guest restaurant, it's right before Be Our Guest restaurant on the left. So it was basically closed for like 3 years, because they closed it in 2020, and then they didn't and then obviously they had it closed because of COVID, and then they just reopened it, I think, like this year.
Don't even know if I knew that was there.
But yeah, very cool. I definitely recommend it if you have like a child, because yeah, it was very interactive, and and very cool to see. His daughter loved it. She's a huge Beauty and the Beast fan, so she loved it. And then after that, we got ice cream. I was craving some soft serve ice cream. I haven't had soft serve ice cream in so long, and got a swirl with a cone, so fire. And then we did after that, we did Peter Pan, and then I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I had to go. They stayed. I don't know what else they did, but they had a really good time. He was saying that she didn't want to leave. She was having so much fun. But I wore the it was actually on Air Max Day, but I wore the Super Turfs. Yeah. But
yes.
Honestly, like I totally forgot. Like I was on the boat, and then like I was like taking pictures, and I was like, oh shit, it's fucking Air Max Day. I totally forgot. But whatever.
Trash on Witherspoon.
Hey man, that's a great shoe. But yeah. And then but yeah,
no, they're very nice.
I don't really have plans for my next trip. Maybe I'll go my nephew's coming in town, so I think we're going to Hollywood Studios actually this weekend.
Okay, nice.
So
nice. Dang, lots of park fun for you.
Yep. I didn't go, so yeah. I got nothing. I got no pickups. I got no trips and drips. I got nothing for you guys.
Wow.
I'm a waste of space. So anyway,
that's why you almost called out today.
I almost called in sick. There's nothing to offer. Nothing.
He didn't have any of his homework prepared. his deliverables were not here.
I had no deliverables. Yeah. So well, let's jump into Irv's plant-based option of the week.
I ain't eating no beef, cause you know that I'm a vegan. I ain't eating no beef, compassion's what I believe in.
Every week, Ruby will make a plant-based selection for those looking for some in-park options, and I will try not to laugh.
Okay, well, this was going to be a recommendation that I haven't had, but could be for people at World. So a lot of times, one of the benefits that people say about World, people being James, is a lot of talk about like the resorts and everything they have there. So at Disney's Beach Club Resort, which I have never been to, they have a beaches and cream soda shop. I don't know if either of you guys have ever been there, but they have these cookie fries with dipping sauce, and they're plant-based cookies, which seems really cool. I mean, that just means they don't use dairy or eggs or anything. So plant-based desserts are very good, John, so you don't have to worry about it. It's not fake meat. It just uses alternatives. They're really good, but they're like chocolate chip cookies, like shaped like a fry, and they kind of
like the way you say cookies. It's like a question. It's not a statement. It's a question.
Well, because it's weird to say, like, I don't know. I think it's like it looks like a biscotti almost, the shape of it.
Okay. It's all right, I'm getting that.
Yeah. So it's weird to say that it's kind of a cookie, but it's made of cookie dough, and they look really good. They come with different dipping sauces, so I would like somebody to try those and let me know what they think. That's my plant-based option. I'm trying to be because I keep giving plant-based options from California, but I want people who are not in California.
I've only had the kitchen sink from there. I didn't know it was a soda shop too. That's cool. I mean, I'll probably only get like cherry Coke or something, but supposedly their like food is like pretty good too, because it's like diner style.
Yeah,
food.
Everything on the menu looks pretty good. They also have chili cheese tots that are plant-based as well, and
sounds like tachos.
Sour cream. Disney has really good fake sour cream. I'll tell you
that. Call it something else. That's all I'm saying is call it something else.
But why? What would they call it that people who are after desire?
Does it have cream in it? Does it contain cream?
No, but
so it's not sour cream.
But it's modeled,
it's sour,
and that's why it's in
sour blah, sour stuff, sour goo.
It's not goo. You're ridiculous.
All right, so Ruby, thank you so much for bringing us that delicious option. Everybody out there in Disney World, let me know how it is. Go ahead and tag me in your pictures.
If you showed up at a table and nobody told you they were plant-based, you'd probably devour them and love them.
But we'll see. Anyway, all right, streaming. Ruby, what are you streaming? Are you streaming anything plant-based?
How dare you? No,
There we go.
because all of the stuff that I stream is a bunch of trash TV, and those folks are definitely not plant-based. They're all going for the jugular all the time. Yes.
I watched. Have you seen Bert Kressler comedy special on Netflix?
No.
It's pretty funny. I got in trouble because I was watching it last night and I was laughing too loud. My wife was trying to sleep.
Oh. Okay, I'll check it out. I like watching stand-up, so.
He's like a fat middle-aged dude and he does his stand-up with his shirt off.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
Oh, he was on Full Size Run.
Oh, was he?
He was on the latest.
Yeah, you know what? He's wearing dunks. He was wearing dunks in the show. I actually noticed.
Yeah, he's on the latest episode of Full Size Run.
All right, there you go. Oh wow, it's tied into the shoes. How about that?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't. Are you guys watching Mando? Because Mando is so good. I have not seen today's Wednesday. I haven't seen today's episode, but I saw last Wednesday's episode. It's really, really good. And if you guys like Mando, you got to jump on. It's really good. And how about, have you guys seen Ted Lasso? Are you up on Ted Lasso season 3?
Yeah.
I am not, because my wife decided she wants to watch it and she hasn't seen the other seasons. So I have 2 episodes left in season 1 rewatch.
Nice.
And then we'll have to get through season 2, and then I'll be able to join you guys on the Ted Lasso stuff. But I am very anxious to get into that.
I love it.
The only thing new that I've seen or that we watched recently is I think it's Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yeah, that one was really good. Crazy how many Oscars they won for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was pretty. Although I could say that the clips that I saw at the Oscars didn't make me want to watch the movie at all.
I feel like you would fucking hate that movie, John.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean, the trailer.
The rant that we would hear if we made John watch that.
So do I need to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once or Coco?
Come on. And you should watch Coco because you'll like it. Everything Everywhere All at Once, I don't think you'll like. I would be pleasantly surprised if you liked it. I liked it. I just feel like you would be like, what the hell is this shit?
I liked it. Emily had to do a lot of explaining, but I liked it. Like, I didn't really understand it until after she told me, and then it all made sense. But it's a good movie.
What I love is I think that it was really great for the movie, even for people that didn't like the movie. It's great for the movie industry that they won all of these awards because they took a lot of chances, and this film was created in a very creative way, and it still won. And so I think that will inspire other filmmakers to be more creative and do more outside the box stuff than kind of these boring films that we've seen over the last couple of years. So that's what I'm really excited about as well.
Look at you, you're calling Top Gun 2 boring, huh?
I did not watch that. I will not watch it.
It was the lowest risk movie ever made. Hey, this movie was a huge blockbuster.
Exactly.
Let's recycle it. Bring it out.
Boring.
All right. DMs. We got DM. What is the longest line you've ever waited in for? Disney or sneaker related? Does it count? Does an online queue count?
Sure.
Remember those old Yeezy drops when you'd sit on, you'd wait. So I sat in one of those for a few hours.
If we're going with virtual queue counts, then for me it was literally getting my Disney Magic Key when they first came out.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
I remember that
thing from 8 a.m. until
you guys were recording, or we were recording. I remember.
Yeah, I had the live thing where it wouldn't even let me cop after I'd been in the queue all day.
That was
13 hours or something.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. God, bringing back old memories. All right.
I think longest line, Disney wise, would have been Flight of Passage, right when it opened. Or
didn't you wait for Hagrid's for forever?
I did. So the line wasn't long at all once it opened because we were the first ones that got there. But because we got there around 4:30 or 5 in the morning. And the park didn't open until 8. Or was it 9? But yeah, so we had basically the line started right in front of Hogsmeade, and they didn't let anyone inside Wizarding World until the park opened. Like they let people stand in the front. So the longest part was waiting until the park opened. But once the park opened, like it was probably like, I don't know, 30 minutes. But the longest line I waited in was definitely Flight of Passage when it first opened. It was probably like a good 4-5 hours.
Nope.
It sucked. Shoe wise, I would say when Trophy Room first opened, I remember we'd had to get there like at 5 a.m, and then they would do like a raffle, and then you'd have to hold on to your ticket, and then you couldn't or they wouldn't say your raffle numbers until like close to when the store opened. I think the store opened at like 9 or 10. So you get there at 5, and then basically you had to wait in Lime Garage until like 9, and then they would call your number, and then that's how you got in line.
I think the longest line I waited in was the Valor Blue 3s, because I missed on the sneakers drop, and I had been in the mall the day before, and they told me that they had them in the store, but they only had one size run. And so it was like 7:15 or whatever. I knew I didn't have them. I hopped in my car. I drove down there. I sat in front of finish line. So like from 7:30 till they probably opened at 10. So I just sat in front of finish. I was the first one there, but I was only the first one by like 10 minutes. And the guy behind me wanted a 12 also. So it was a good thing I got there when I did.
Oh, damn.
He was bummed. I think he went 11 and a half. But anyway, what about you, Ruby?
I don't wait in long lines.
What is the longest? So you're looking at the app. You're in DCA, you're in Epcot, wherever you're at. What's the non-starter time? Like if I see it and it says 60, are you interested, or is it no?
If it says 60, it better be like my favorite ride.
Okay. If it says 45,
I'll wait 45 for pretty much like most things. 45, I'm good with.
Okay.
If it says more than 60, I'm out. I'm not doing it.
I think I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think if it's 45, I'll do it. If it's not, I'll come back some other time when I can get it.
Yeah.
It would have to be like if I'm with someone that is like their first time, they've never been on this ride, and we don't have DAS or anything. We didn't buy Lightning Lane, and they really want to go on the ride. That's the only time I'll wait like longer than an hour.
I'll buy Lightning Lane.
We're entitled Disney people.
I'll buy Lightning Lane. I won't wait. Like I have this like thing about my time. Like I put a lot of value on my time, and I equate it to that. I'm like, is it costing me to wait here? Is that more than what it cost me to pay not to wait?
Well, what's the opportunity cost? What else could I be doing than waiting? It's not what does it cost me to wait? It's what am I giving up? What experience am I sacrificing?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way
I feel like that's a very like privileged mindset. And when I think about like how many hours I work and like working really hard, it's for that. It's so that like I believe in like working to like accommodate myself and like remove the inconveniences for my life. That's like why I like to work hard.
There you go.
What does Adrian say?
Insert the work hard, play hard thing right here, Matt.
No, what I'm trying to think or trying to remember what Adrian says when he buys like expensive stuff. He's like, it's better to look at when you break down the price per wear.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I agree. Like I said, like going to Disney World. My time is limited. Guess what? I'll be Genie Plus in every day.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll be doing paid Lightning Lanes. You know, I'll probably do that. That way I can ride Guardians twice, the Cosmic Rewind, because I can do it. I could do it once with virtual queue and then do it once with the paid Lightning Lane. Anyway. So
can you buy more than one? I've never tried this, but can you buy Lightning Lane more than once for the same ride?
Nope.
No.
Negatory.
Damn.
I know. It sucks. It's funny when you talk about the breaking down the price per wear on stuff, because I was looking at, what my price is. And so my Magic Key, counting my last trip, I'm at $66 a visit with my Magic Key.
I am at...
And I bought my son a one-day park ticket, and I want to say that friggin' ticket was like $200. You know what? It was over $200 because I prepaid for Genie Plus for him.
You know what's crazy is that I posted on my story, but someone posted a old commercial from the 90s, basically just promoting Disney World, and like tickets were at $24.
Yeah.
I think it was like a commercial from like, had to have been like 1995 or something.
I've got one of the Halloween party tickets from like mid 2000, and it was like 20-30 bucks. I mean, friggin' Oogie Boogie Bash was like $159, $169.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy with what the prices have done. But
my price per visit right now is $66.
Oh, same as me. Last year I got all the way down to 31, and I was gone for 6 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we're about halfway, right? So if I go as much the second half as I did the first half, probably be right around there. But I mean, our friggin' Magic Key's $1,600.
Yeah,
that's a lot of dough. You have to make it worth it. Otherwise, why buy that shit? Anyway,
just the parking savings is like crazy.
Oh, for sure. I couldn't even imagine paying for the parking. What is it now? Is 30?
30.
Yeah, crazy. Anyway, all right. Well, I think it's time to wrap it up. I want to thank everyone for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave us a review. Check out the YouTube. Join us in the Discord. Appreciate all the work Matt does editing that YouTube. Does a nice job with it. Really appreciate it. We are Kicks to the Castle. You can follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to tag us and use the hashtag Kicks to the Castle on your Disney Fit Pics. My name is John. You can find me on Instagram at Weekends with Walt. Matt, how can the listeners find you?
You can find me on Instagram at the Disney Hype Beast, and also Ruby. Don't you got something going on in the Discord?
Ruby. Oh, Ruby. Do you want to plug your contest?
Well, by the time this airs, I think we will have picked.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know when it ended.
Okay, take two. Hey Ruby. How can the listeners hit you up?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Rubes ROOBSS.
All right, we are Kicks to the Castle, season 5, episode 13. We're out. Peace.
Peace.
That was the most subtle edit, Matt. How you cut out all that crap last week.